Right now is the time to find opportunities within your business. And I'm not just talking about cash generating, income generating opportunities, I'm talking about refining operations. If you think about it, you're in a full month shutdown in which operations aren't allowed to go on. Or if they are going on, at least it's slowed down, right? This is an absolute corporate retreat dream in which you're not going to be distracted by all the other noise and all the other just general business stuff, and that you can actually sit down and critically evaluate your business and your operations to make strong financial decisions moving forward. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and go through a couple different opportunities that have been shared with me on what businesses are doing across the nation to generate additional income, improve profitability, and really thrive through this thing. Following that, I'm going to introduce a case study that talks through an outfitter that I've been working with for a couple years now, who even during two economic disruptions that even really really impacted his local economies, forcing a number of other different businesses to shut down, he was still able to generate an additional $200 in profits during these disruptions. Okay. So as for the opportunities that have been shared with me, the first one is my buddy Jeff, who owns a canoe and campground outfit down in Arkansas. Okay. What he's doing is he has the equipment to essentially go and mow lawns, retiree lawns in his community. His area is Retiree Capital USA. Okay, and this time of the year, the grass is already growing like crazy. So he has the vans and he has the trailers and he has the equipment to go mow people's lawns. All right. So I love this on a number of different reasons. First and foremost is it's generating cash while his park that he runs in is totally shut down. So he's not able to generate cash at all through the business. He's generating it through mowing lawns. Second is that with his logo and his vans and everything else that's out there while he's doing this is being seen by the community. Okay. So when the park does reopen up, because he's been present and because he's been relevant with the community, and when the community is essentially ready to get back outside and start traveling and doing outdoor activities again, who are they going to think of? They're going to think of Jeff, the guy that cut their lawn. Okay. The other one is an outfitter up in Washington. So Christy called up her insurance company last week and was able to renegotiate her insurance. Okay. Over the course of a single phone conversation, she was able to negotiate things out and essentially save thousands in this season, waiting until things pick back up again. The other one, the third one, Brooke, an outfitter in central Colorado, she and her team have gotten together and they're thinking about opportunities to continue sales, or at least to create new sales opportunities this fall and this winter. In the worst case scenario, there isn't any kind of summer season that they can have as a result of COVID-19. Instead of using the fall and winter as an opportunity to recover, since there is not going to be a season potentially for the summertime, they're going to be ready and set up and in a position to start selling offerings in that fall and winter time period. Okay. It's not ideal, but at least it's an opportunity that they're looking into to generate some cash during a historically downtime and to recover some of these losses through the summer. All right. As for the client outfitter who I've been working with for a number of years, a little bit of background on the disruptions that he has faced in the past is in 2018, there was a drought that was a really severe drought, and it led to a statewide fire fiasco. Okay, the state practically shut down as a result of these fires. That, as a result, caused some very significant impacts on the local economy, and a number of businesses had to shut down from it. Following that was an absolute gangbuster snow season that had record snowfalls, and an avalanche actually destroyed the roadway going in and out of his little mountain town. So normally when he would have had a summer season and then hopefully a winter season to recover from it, these two hit back to back. All right. Because of a few specific strategies that we had implemented during these disruptions, he was able to generate an additional $100,000 in profit each of those years, resulting in $200,000 retained as during these disruptions. Okay, a few of the key things that we did during that process, and I provided a link to the case study down below. Definitely encourage you to go take a look at it. Is first and foremost, he's lucky he hired me, right? Secondly, what we had done is we had eliminated any unnecessary spending and renegotiated with our vendors and contractors. Okay. We looked at the personnel and we looked at job responsibilities and really itemized out all of the tasks that were going on and centralized those into key roles. From those key roles, we were able to then we were able to match up the strengths and the interests of his employees to the responsibilities that they had. And then we put those particular employees, two of them, on a salary in which they were like tickled pink because now they had salary and they had like stability with their income, right? From there, we negotiated with vendors. We did the employee rebalance. We set up different bank accounts on protecting profits, protecting tax, savings, protecting owner compensation, and reducing his spending. So when the season came about and the sales decreased, the corresponding decreases took place into the spendable savings or spendable expense account. From there, when that expense account was shrinking, him and his team had to go and think creatively on their spending and how they could utilize their limited resources spending to be able to thrive through this thing. And believe me, they got really creative and they got really smart with it. And had they not been in a position to think creatively, they would have probably continued to spend like normal, resulting in debts or whatever else. At the end of the day, the improvements or the increases in the profitability allowed for the business owner to pay off debts, allowed for some tax and some savings accounts that are now buffers as going into COVID-19, a lot less concerned, and there isn't too many stresses because he's in a really good place. Eliminated debts, built cash reserves, sitting really well. Okay, a little teaser for you. So I'm in the process of building out a online training program module, in which I go through all of these steps that I have set up with this particular business owner, as well as other owners on growing profitable and thriving businesses. Okay. It is in the development mode right now, and I am going to limit the number of individuals who can be a part of it. So if you want to do a deep dive into where your business is at and to come up with particular strategies for you and your business, hit me up now, because this opportunity is going to be, like I said, limited. And once we recover, it's going to be businesses as usual. So hit me up. If you like what you've seen here, comment down below. Let everybody else in our community know what opportunities you've found. And thank you for watching.